Bonjour tout le monde, it is I, Rubbing RX, and welcome to Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. It has been a number of years since I've even touched this series. I did Luigi's Mansion 1, my very first playthrough of the game ever, and I've learned I don't really like that game. I've played it a few more times, but this was the first Luigi's Mansion game I ever played, and I absolutely adore this game. This is my favorite of the three. And I'm so happy since they re-released it on the Switch, I'm finally able to show this to you. Yeah. So let's get started. I need your help, Sunny. It's an emergency. The ghosts have gone hostile. Oh, what are you doing on the floor? Never mind that. I'm preparing the pixelator.
No.
Hold still, young feller.
Oh, no. Like,
Greetings, Luigi. I know our paths would cross again. You seem a bit tense, son. Relax. We're perfectly safe here in this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Me, I've just been continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I became somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that. Let me fill you in on our ghostly predicament. See that on the screen? That there is the Dark Moon. It's a mysterious celestial body that has a pacifying effect on all the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in the peaceful environment. It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of the best research of my long and storied career. That is until something snapped inside the ghost and suddenly they got all hostile. It got so bad I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here, where the ghosts can't find me. Of course, I'm not one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I wanted to know why the ghosts freaked out. So I settled in and did some research to figure out what had happened. That's when I discovered something truly astonishing. The dark moon had vanished from the sky. On top of that, the whole of Evershake Valley had been enveloped in an eerie fog. Now I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the dark moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is. If we don't do something about it, the ghosts might leave this valley and terrorize the world beyond. Worse still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. Now, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Wait here. The good news is I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby, but the bad news is I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby, meaning the thing's broken. And this dark moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppressed the dark moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But lucky for us, I've got inventions for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. I've done it, Luigi. It seems to have regained its original power. And did you hear that whooshing noise outside, youngster? Let me check my instruments. Criminy, the fog around this bunker. It's gone. Quick, let's take a look at the map of Evershake Valley. Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to reach the Gloomy Manor now, but more importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all our problems. If we find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish and the ghosts will return to normal. But until then, all those ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. We know you're the best ghost wrangler. Why, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Coincidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So, what do you say, young feller? Will you help me capture the ghost and restore the Dark Moon? Haha, of course you will. It'll be just like old times. So yes, real quick. This game was originally called Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but only in North America. Everywhere else it was called Luigi's Mansion 2, other than Japan, which apparently the series is just called Luigi Mansion. But also different, instead of just exploring the mansion, because this was a 3DS portable game, it's broken up into missions, so each of these episodes will typically just be one mission. Poltergust 5000. If we restore the Dark Moon, we'll need to get you properly equipped. I've got just a device for the job, but I left it in the Gloomy Manor. Mind fetching it for me, Sonny? What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts, and they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and your, well, we are in a bit of a pickle, aren't we? Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon, which means you're going to need some ghost hunting gear, son. But wouldn't you know it, I left my new Poltergust 5000 somewhere inside the Gloomy Manor. So now that I've cleared that blasted fog from around the place, I'm sending you in after it. Look familiar? This customized DS has an interactive map of the Gloomy Manor on it. It will also let me communicate with you while you're exploring. It's mighty dark in there, so you'll need this flashlight. Okay, youngster, let's test the DS. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mark an important location for you. That's the garage. I think that's where I left the Poltergust 5000. You ready, son? I'll zap you into the Gloomy Manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. Let's hope all the pixels make it this time. Hold on to your mustache.
Oh, here I go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, boy.
Alright, so we'll just walk on up here. Go through this gate.
Huh? Oh. Yellow.
Luigi, coming Luigi, you there, young flower? Ah, there you are. I was worried that the battery died in the DS, but I turned the screen brightness down so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try and loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing around won't get us anywhere. You can run by holding a button while walking. You'll get a move on. So yes, because it was a 3DS game, it did not have an analog stick, so it had a button to run. Here we are, can kind of explore this outside of the mansion. If we press minus, we can pull up the map and see we're in the front yard. And look at the whole map. It's not a huge mansion compared to the first mansion, but our objective is to search the garage. So we don't have a key for it. So we can just kind of look around, maybe check this. Oh, there's a window here. If we look in...
Hello.
I'd be scared of that too, Luigi. I've never seen a creature so round with no legs. But if we catch up to it, we can get the first key of the Gloomy Manor. Now, I record a lot differently than I used to, so this is not as important as it used to be. But, in key, turn key, disappear key.
Hello? Wow!
Alright. So now we're in the entrance. If we try to go through here, we can see it's locked, which it shows us on the map. And the only door we can go through is this one. Kind of look around. We saw the ghost playing with this car, and we can actually check the car.
I do it. Oh. Oopsie. Oh. Oh. Yellow.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. That there is a new and improved Poltergust 5000. It's simple to use. Just hold down to vacuum. Before you go hunting ghosts, why don't you test it on some of the junk in that room? Go on, give it a whirl. Yeah, one thing that's kind of annoying about the first, 4 missions of this game is EGAG calls you constantly. It gets a lot better as time goes on. Also, one thing new to this game that wasn't in the 3DS version is you do have dual stick controls, which was not an option at all. Kind of check some stuff around here. You can press X to look up, and we can see there's some coins up there. Coins, it has a different purpose in this game. A couple purposes, actually. It is not for a ranking at the end of the game, to see what kind of a mansion you get. Which, one thing on that, the mansion at the beginning of this game that Luigi has is actually the rank C mansion. Oh my god.
Oh. Yellow.
How are you liking the Poltergust 5000 so far, Luigi? Not too shabby, eh? Just wait till you catch some ghosts with the thing. In fact, there should be a few nearby. I know you young fellas are all about learning by doing, but you should really take a look at that guide. There's a guide? I did not know this existed. Okay. I didn't really read a lot of the stuff he said when I was playing, because I've played this game before. Many times, actually. But what I was saying, the mansion, or the house that Luigi was living in at the beginning, is actually the rank C mansion that you can get from the original Luigi's Mansion. You can also blow by pressing ZL. We can actually suck this up. And there's another room over here. We can't do much in here quite yet, but I can still kind of show it off. We can suck this. Oh, we see something in the background there. Now this is, if you remember correctly, it was called the Poltergust, oh, so coins in this game, they're worth 1. Dollar bills are worth 5, and gold bars are worth 20. This is called the Poltergust 5000, and in Luigi's Mansion 1, it was the Poltergust 3000. And the reason it's 5000 is between this game and Luigi's Mansion 1, there was a game called Mario Kart DS. And in that game, there was one of Luigi's carts with the Poltergust 4000. So that's why it skipped that. Oh, there's a key up here? Where's this key go to? Do keys... I don't think keys go to a specific door in this game. They just unlock they just unlock a door. Those were spiders. But if we look out this window, we can see there's something going on. Alright, we'll have to come and make sure to grab that amethyst later on. There's the Polter Pup. We'll be seeing quite a bit of him. But now we do have a key for this. Which takes us into the cutscene. I don't know how these ghosts determine what's a solid object and what's not. Like, they can pick up whatever they're holding there, but they can just go through a wall and take what they're holding through the wall. I don't know. Don't quite understand. I guess we did need this key. Gets us into the foyer. So those are called greenies. They are basic Goomba ghosts of the game. Now, one thing that is different from Luigi's Mansion 1 is when you check stuff, like, you could check so much and get random crap in the first game. This game, there's not a lot of just random money everywhere. Oh my god, egad!
Yellow.
Luigi, do you see that green circular panel on the wall? It unlocks the door. You gotta flash it with the Kremmy. The Poltergust 5000 is missing the strobe bulb. You won't be able to open that door without it. Those pesky ghosts must have hid it somewhere. It looks like a little green light bulb. Find it post-haste. There's not a lot of money that's just scattered around like the first game. So there we can see another amethyst among some scary looking fish. So if we spin this fan thing to lower the chandelier, then head on back down. We can collect it.
Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah. Oh. Ha ha. Oh. Oh yeah. Wow. Yellow.
Whoa there, fella, don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy, it's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate my circular green panels that feature... Oh, okay. Just hold A to flash. You can charge it up, or just kind of do a quick burst. The charge goes a little bit wider. and a little bit more powerful for something we'll see later. But now that we have this, we're going to go back and grab a couple things that we can do with the strobe bulb. He said they can activate these circular panels, which there's one in here, so we can do that. Turns it on, and now we can go through the store. Really?
Oh, yellow.
That's a ticket, but there's more. Some allows to stun ghosts. It can be only after they're stunned can you capture them. So instead of just having to touch the flashlight with them, you have to actually flash them, which makes it a lot easier here. Also, any of these tiny creatures, spiders, bats, mice, if you flash them, they turn into money. It's really only beneficial with bats because they turn into dollar bills and some things we'll see later. We can check this doghouse. See, there's nothing in it. But we can suck this down and collect our first amethyst. Which apparently we have to get a tutorial for that too.
Yellow.
Doing some gemstone hunting on the side. Can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind, worth a fortune I reckon. But remember, you've got a job to do. You can look at your gems later in the vault. We'll be showing off the vault at the end of this episode. They do not have a monetary value like the ruby, sapphire, and emerald in the first game. But they're just a collectible, and we will be collecting them all. And then if we head back out here, there's all these flowers here, which, you know, it's pretty gloomy here. Maybe we should give them some sunlight to help them bloom. And we can find our second amethyst inside this flower, along with lots of money from the others. I believe there's some more. We can suck these up here. Give us a little bit of money. Get a lot of money here, and we saw if we look up, there is a stack of dollar bills up here. Give us a lot. We can suck this up, and there's some gold bars back here. Already have almost 400 gold. Just 13 more. So now if we go to this other one here, we can flash this open and head on through. End up in the coat room, which for some reason has a toilet in it, with some strange wallpaper. We see a coin up here. If you listen closely, you can hear a ghost. You can take off this wallpaper to let it spew out a ton of money. And then we can check the toilet. Spin around to see behind the coat room we have a something. Will they actually tell me? We still in the coat room. We can check up this rug for some money. But then, if we disturb the ghost in the shower, can't leave the building for some reason, so I don't know why Gad's afraid of them leaving the valley. So we head on back and try to leave. They'll block the exit from us, and we have to do some ghost hunting. So if we just stand, charge it up, and flash, do that, we can power it up, and if we kill them with a powered up thing, we get 3 coins. Or sometimes they'll drop hearts. I didn't need hearts, so I'm not entirely sure why it dropped it there, but you'll get them. So if we head on out of the coat room and back into the foyer, we can see there's a few ghosts here. Now, if we kill multiple ghosts at a time, we get bonuses based on how many multiples. Each ghost will give us an extra gold bar if we have 2, and if we have 3 ghosts, each ghost will give us an extra 3 gold bars when we kill them. So it's beneficial to kill multiple ghosts at a time.
Oh, yellow.
That's the spirit, Luigi, literally. Ho 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 ho. Just like old times, eh, feller? I'll bring you... Alright, that's enough for now. I'll bring you back to the bunker.
Oh, yes. Ho, ho. I did it. Ho, ho.
So then at the end of every mission, it takes how long it took you to clear it, your ghost capture, how much health you lost, and how much money you get, and you get a rank for every mission. I believe you can get a no rank, but it's bronze, silver, and gold. I was explaining a lot, so that's probably why I just got a silver. Yes, I'll be trying to do as best the ranks as I can. I'm not going for all gold, though. I would like to go for no bronze, but we'll see how that goes. You made it back, and with all of your pixels to boot. Good work, Sonny. We might just make it out of this mess. Let's see what you sucked up with the Poltergust 5000. Got 2 new gems, a new ghost, and 597, making us closer to our first upgrade. Incredible. I'll start signing these ghosts post haste. Wonder where that pipe goes? All that stuff goes to the super safe vault below. It's a good idea to visit it often to check your progress and see the results of my studies. I've got ghost descriptions, hints, and to each ghost spectral mass. Knowledge is power after all. I'll scan the gloomy manor in search of paranormal signals. So yes, let's take a look at Egad's vault. So we have the ghost container, the gem collection, and upgrades. Upgrades just tells you what upgrades you've gotten. Gem collection will show you each amethyst is unique, collect them all. But then we have the ghost container, which we can look at our Evershade Valley ghosts. Right now we only have one, but this is a number of ghosts we'll be collecting. If we look at it, they like to tinker with things they shouldn't and wield everyday objects as weapons. First, find a way to disarm them, then stun them with your flashlight when the time is right. It also tells you how many they've captured, which is a weird thing we'll kind of talk about later. But next time on Luigi's Mansions 2 HD, we will be heading into the second mission of Gloomy Manor. Gear up. Au revoir.